Hello guys, welcome to the new Blender course. My name is Irina and in this course we will sculpt a human head in Blender. I will add a Blender file that you can download and use for your project. The first thing that I will explain to you is how to start sculpting a human head. First of all, we will see all the guidelines from which it will be much easier to shape our model. I will also attach a 3D model in Blender file so that it can be useful for reference if needed. For this course, we will use Remesh instead of Dintopo, but you can use any method you want. When using Remesh for a perfect sculpt, you should always go slowly according to the size of the details, and in this course, I will show you how to do that. We will slowly build a human head from scratch using Blender sculpting brushes as well as modifiers. We will make it anatomically correct, but always keep in mind that no head in this world is the same, so human skulls are not the same. This course is for beginners with little knowledge when it comes to sculpting in Blender, but it can be really interesting experience if you are a beginner and will give you an additional desire to learn sculpting. Also, this course can serve as an inspiration for advanced 3D artists as well. We are set out to have fun and learn something new. What are we waiting for? Let's hop on to the videos, guys. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the first video on this course, how to sculpt human head using Blender. So as you can see here, we are in Blender version 2.93, so that is the latest version up till today. So, and also you can see here that I have split my screen to two. So here on the left side you have, this is like a reference, 3D reference that you can use for your sculpting, and also you can see all the guidelines here, as you can see here on the right side. So those guidelines will help you sculpt the human head, and you have the guidelines on where is the hairline, where are the brows, where are the eyes, and etc. So guys, we can start right now. So here also on the left inner corner you can see the shortcuts that I will be using for this course. So guys, let's start. The first thing that we are going to do is I'm going to go quickly to I'm going to add a sphere. So I'm going to be adding a sphere, and on that sphere I'm going to be adding subdivision surface modifier. Let's scale it down and let's apply this modifier. So Control A, or simply go here on this arrow and apply it. Now once I did that, I will press Control Tab to go to sculpt mode, and right here I'm going to scroll down here and set the symmetry on. So this is the symmetry, and also I'm going to turn down the voxel size here to 0.05 and leave it as it is right there. So we have applied the subdivision surface modifier, and also one thing that we need to do as well, so let's go Control Tab, go to object mode, scale it a little bit down and pull it up onto here. I'm going to apply the location, rotation and scale, so Control A and apply all transform. Once we did that, we will then go to sculpt mode and start sculpting away. So you can see here that I have my brushes here and I've set for each one of them. Okay, those are default. So I have grab a brush, so G on my keyboard. I have inflate brush. I have clay brush, crease brush, and then I have draw brush. So these ones we are going to use the most for today's sculpting. So we are now going to sculpt this top lobe of the head. So if we divide these two, we have two spheres here. So this is the one and this is the second. Okay, so I will press one here and let's try to replicate it. I'm going to increase my brush using F on my keyboard, and I'm simply going to start sculpting it away. So you can see that my symmetry turned off, and this is good because right now I can go down here and press symmetrize, and now it's going to be set where it needs to be. So also here 0.5. Okay, now guys, so let's move this up, and you can see now that the symmetry is on. Let's press 1, move these to the side because we need to make the forehead, well, not like that, and we are going to play with that a little bit later. So here we are going to try and make the head shape. So I'm going to move these down and smooth them up, move down. Okay, now let's grab this point out here, move this up and pull this down. So we are trying to make the head shape like so. So I'm going to lower down the radius, make the forehead like so. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger. So from the side it looks like this, and this is quite nice, but I need to pull this down as well. Smooth it out, press 7 here, and we are going to do the same thing as we did for the front, we are going to do for the back. So I need to scale down the radius, move this down. So I'm going to try to make it anatomically correct, like so. So like an egg shape with the squarish bottom. Awesome. Let's press 1, and at the front you can see here that here is really squarish like, and we are going to change that later on once we start applying more and more mesh. So here is a little bit really squarish, so I'm going to move it backwards, and here I'm going to smooth it, and now it's fine. Let's press 7 and see how it looks like. Okay, sorry, let's press 1 now, and let's add another sphere. So Control Tab, go to object mode, and right now we are going to be adding one more sphere. Scale it down, bring it downwards, add a subdivision surface modifier, apply it. So here, by going here and onto here, I'm going to apply the location, rotation, and scale, so it is going to be easier for me to sculpt it. So using the sculpt brush, I will move it, but first of all what I need to do is I need to go up here and turn on symmetry and symmetrize it, because I did one stroke here and everything is fine now, and set the remesh to 0.05. Okay, so before I start sculpting it, I am going to duplicate it up here, and it's going to be easier for me, but I'm going to hide this cube so it is not going to make any problems to you guys. So the symmetry is on, and let's start sculpting the jaw. Let's press 1 and start. So I'm going to decrease a little bit the radius. Now pull this down, make a nice jaw. Press 3. Okay, let's press 3 here, and let's move these down. So what what should I do, guys, here is I'm going to go into the object mode and make sure that this is a little bit bigger, because if you can see here, it is quite to this point. So I'm going to delete this sphere down here, and I'm going to go and adjust this sphere a little bit more. So you can see now that it is going to look really much better. So let's move it up to here. Let's move it down so the browse point is there. And let's move this down as well. And these. So press 3 and move it down. Press 7 and then reshape the top part of the head. Like so. Let's press 7. And here we have a part where it needs to be a little bit more. Okay. So if I pan around here, you can see how this one looks, and it is going to be much better looking once we add all the details. So I'm going to move this a little bit more. Let's press 1. And voila. So we are going to play around with the shape later on as well. So now I'm going to press Ctrl Tab, go into the object mode, add that sphere that we previously added. So Shift D, Z, I'm going to set it right here. And also, guys, here under, I'm going to show you that right now. So let's hide this one and select this sphere and go to sculpt mode. Once I'm there, I'm going to go here under tool. So I will press N to unhide this, go to tool, and here under options I have delay viewport. Delay, if I hover above it, you can see what it sounds, delay viewport update. So it's going to be much easier for you guys to pan around in the sculpt mode. So first of all, I will select this one and then go to sculpting. Now I will be able, and you can see how it is now different. It looks really different as it was later before. So I'm going to add the jaw. You can see it here. And I'm trying to make the proportions of the head like this. So this is the center line where the nose is going to be, and let's move this a little bit back and add the jawline a little bit at the front. Let's move these sides to the back, because you can see here that the cheeks are up here, so this needs to be a little bit more inside. We are going to cover this part as well. So now move this and move this at front. So you can see that right now it is getting its shape. So this is the first part, blocking out, and we are going to go here and smooth this part up a little bit only. Let's press 1. Let's see from the top how does it look like. I'm going to press 7 here and also look at the reference that I made here. So this should be really helpful for you guys. Let's press F. Let's turn down the radius here. Move these points a little bit inwards. Smooth it up, and on the side you can see that this needs to go inside a little bit, like so. Okay guys, so we are done with the blocking out this human's head. So the next step is we are going to merge it and we are going to start sculpting the details. So I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye. Welcome back to the second video of this course, how to sculpt human head in Blender. So as you can see here, we blocked out the head so you can see the front and the back, and I am going to simply just make sure that these two line up perfectly. So first of all, I will go out of the sculpt mode by pressing Ctrl Tab, going to Object, select the top half of the head, and I'm going to make some adjustments to it. A couple of them. They are not going to be so drastic. So I'm simply going to move this part here a little bit so it is more rounded, as you can see. And right now I can go to object mode and we can start joining them together. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to select both of them, Command J, so Control J, OS key means control. And right now I'm going to select it, go into the sculpt mode, and here you can see that this one is different color. So we are going to go here under the remesh, or simply go here on the toolbar here, active tools and workspace, go here remesh, and we are going to remesh everything to 0.05. Remesh it, and right now I'm going to use my clay brush, lower down the radius by pressing F, and right now I'm going to just simply smooth it out this point, and voila. So you can see that this point is where the eyes are, so I'm going to press Control and slightly make an part where the eyes are. You can see, let's press 3. You can see now where the jaw is and everything. Okay, awesome. I'm going to be using grab brush and bringing the jaw a little bit up, so you can see here that it goes like this, and also I will make sure that this line is better looking. So this is our head. And now I will start by lowering down the voxel size. So we are going to lower it a little bit. So here I'm going to type down 0.025, and then we can press Ctrl R to remesh it, or simply click here remesh. Okay, so this voxel size is for rough sculpting the mouth, nose and eyes. So I'm going to be smoothing this shape a little bit up. Press 1. Now I will use a clay brush for this one, and I will lower down the radius of my brush on F, and by pressing Control I'm going to get rid of some of the flesh here. So I'm going to make sure that I have, okay, so you can see here I will press 3 and see where the eye is, so I'm going to get rid of a little bit more, and now I will press 1 and make 2 holes here, and I will add a little bit more geometry on top here. Okay, so here I'm pressing Control all the way, and voila. So let me use the draw brush for this one. So I will decrease the size of my brush, and then I will make 2 little holes here. Let's press 3, and you can see where the eyes are here. So I'm going to use my grab brush, and I'm going to move it a little bit inside. Okay, it is going to be much better once we add the eyes in, but yeah, this is the scary part of sculpting. Here I'm going to be adding more geometry here. So let me just see if the subtract is on. Okay, adding is on. So now I'm slowly adding the geometry. Let me just go back here. Okay. Let me turn it on. Let's use this and add more with the draw brush. Awesome. Smooth it out. Let's use the inflate brush and inflate these points here. Smooth everything. Let's press 3 and you can see here this eyebrow bone. So we need to a little bit fluff it up and smooth it up. Now for the nose, we are going to be using the grab brush, and I'm going to select here and move it like so. Okay. So this is the rough modeling of it, rough sculpting. Now here I have 2 nostrils. Awesome. Let's press 3. Let's go here. Zoom in if you need to see it better. So these 2 are not going to be the same. They are going to be similar, but they are not going to be the same. So yeah, that is one thing that you need to know. It's not the same every time we sculpt. So this is only the rough part. I'm going to be using crease brush now, decrease the radius and make 2 parts. Okay, so the one thing that you need to know is for the eyes and for the state of the top here. So the eyes are from here to here, and that size is from one eye to one eye. So between the eyes, it is the difference by one eye, if you can understand. So if you select this and put it here, it is going to be the same length. Also from here to here is going to be from here to the ear. That is the one thing that you need to know. I'm going to make sure that this shape is not, yeah, now it's better. Okay. And also right now I'm going to make sure that I have my lips. So using the clay brush, I'm going to be adding more geometry. Okay, so actually here the problem is with the brush. And let's see what, yeah. So we need to set the scene so that then we are not going to have problems. Okay, let me see. So actually it still happens. So I'm going to make sure that I check that later on. But first of all, with the inflate brush, I will add more geometry here on the mouth area. Here as well, at the front center. And now I'm going to use the crease brush. I'm going to decrease the size of my radius and make sure that I have, so I'm going to follow these directions, and basically here at the center I'm going to make a M shape. Okay, M shape, and that I'm going to add on the bottom of the lips. I'm going to make sure that I have this, doing the opposite, so control. I'm going to be adding the bottom lip. So you cannot see it now because we are in we have a low poly count, but yeah, I'm going to use the opposite of the brush as well for the top lip, and you can see how it looks. So right now I am going to be increasing the voxel size. So now the voxel size I will turn to 0.015 and I will remesh it. So now I will have more to work on details. So I will add more geometry here on the lips, and on the side I can see how it looks like. So here I will get rid of some here, smooth it out. smooth everything out. I will do the one more time with the crease brush. M shape. Okay, do the opposite of the crease brush here. And you can see that I'm moving from one side to another, so I'm watching it from all the angles. Here also I will use the inflate brush, reverse of the inflate brush, and I will add some here. Let's add more on the beard here, on the chin. Let's see. Awesome. So it's looking good for now. Here also on the nose, let's see what else we can do. You can see that when I press 3, you can see how the cheeks are here. So we are going to be adding cheeks here. And using the clay brush, I'm going to get rid of some of the geometry here. I will press 1. So here I will get rid of some of the geometry, smooth it out, like so. Okay, so let's increase the auto smooth a little bit. And the hardness I'm going to go to 0. Okay, now using the opposite of crease brush, sorry, we are going to make the top lip like so. Let's make it a little bit bigger, so like so. And now I will use the clay strip brush and get rid of some of the geometry. So I'm pressing Control out from here. Let's go one more time with the crease brush and make the top. Use the inflate brush for the lips. So I'm going to make sure it's fluffier than it is right now. And we still don't have a lot of geometry to work with, and that is why it's going to look silly like this. But yeah, guys, so we are going to now try to make it a little bit better. So here also on the bottom we are going to make some nostrils with the draw brush, with the opposite of the draw brush. So here I will add some nostrils, and here on the side you can see how this nose looks like. I'm going to press G for the grab brush, go to the side and move this down and move this up, so like this. Also I'm going to move the front of the nose here like this. Let's adjust it. So take your time when sculpting, always. You can see the bottom of the nose where it should be, and we're going to try to replicate it. And using the crease brush, I will lower down the radius and I will make the crease here. A little bit more the crease over here. And here also we have a crease where the mouth area and the nose is connecting. Okay, and also the bottom lips, the lip is far up, so we are going to change it and we're going to make it a little bit down. So I'm going to make sure that the M is not so high up, so here, and we will have more space for the top lip, and also the bottom lip will be here. And you can automatically see the change. Now with the grab brush, I will pull the mouth a little bit, pulling them in front as well. Let's use the crease brush and make this M better. Now these are the lips. Press 3. You can see how good they look right now, but this is only the beginning. Also here, the Cupid's bow here will go from here, and voila. So this is the first part of sculpting. As you can see here, we already can see some difference in the previous one and this one, so that is good. That is really nice. So I will also adjust this one a little bit. So I will make sure that the nostrils here are a little bit smaller. Press 1 and you can see automatically the difference. Also here, using the clay brush, the opposite. I will smooth things up here on the side. It looks better than it was. And using the draw brush, I'm going to slowly get rid of some of the mesh here. And let's see, also here. So we are going to make this bone where the eyes are. So this bone here, let's add it a little bit slightly. Here are the eyes. So right now, in the next video, I'm going to add the eyes and we are going to change up the voxel size. Also, let's use a grab brush and adjust the lips a little bit more. So let's pull these up like so, like this. So this is how it's looking right now. So in the next video, we are going to add some eyes and we are going to start with the smaller details. But first of all, I'm going to adjust this one a little bit. Okay, let's move the jaw a little bit up higher. Okay, so guys, I will see you in the next video. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the third video on this course, how to sculpt human head in Blender. So as you can see here, this is the rough sculpting of a head right now, and we are going to be adding eyes first of all, and then we are going to apply more and more remesh so that we can move and sculpt the smaller details that we have here. So right now I will go into the object mode, go in Shift A. I'm going to add a UV sphere rotated in x-axis by 90 degrees. Now on that, I'm going to be adding subdivision surface modifier, increase the number of subdivisions to 2, and also the mirror modifier. Set the mirror modifier on top, scale it down, apply location, rotation, and scale, and now let's add the eyes. So I'm going to grab them in y-axis like so. Let's press 3 here and you can see where the eyes are. So we are going to make sure that we don't have a lot of geometry here right now. So this is going to be great. And now for the eyes, I'm going to select the center vertex, press plus, Control plus, and here I have my pupil. Here I will see if I need more. So I think that I will have this one as well. So Alt and Shift, or simply select the front one, and yeah, I'm going to extrude it a little bit only. Select this row, press double J, and add one more vertex here. Shade smooth, and voila. So I think this is a little bit big, so I'm going to go here and use only this one. Select the loop here with Alt, JJ, and add one more here. Now I will move all of them down using Alt, and this one I will turn inside. Let's add one more so that we can see the pupil here. Now I will set all transforms, and now we are going to start sculpting. I think that the eyes are a little bit smaller. Yeah, right now it is going to be fine. I'm going to select the head, go into the sculpt mode, and we are going to sculpt it. So first of all, I'm going to use the draw brush to make sure that I don't have a lot of geometry here between the nose and the eyes. Let's go on the side and see how it looks like. So let's see here. You can see, so here I'm also going to make the brow bone a little bit more visible here. Now let's start sculpting the eyes. So this is also the rough sculpt of the eyes. I'm going to decrease the size of my brush, and I'm going to add eyelids here. So let's increase the size and add some eyelids to here. Now on the bottom, press Ctrl and make this little part here inside. Add more here on the side. Let's press 1. Smooth it out. Add more here. More geometry here. They are really down, so I'm going to go out of the sculpt mode, select the eyes and bring them a little bit higher, a little bit lower. Okay, now it should be good. Now I will add the bottom, add the top, and make sure that this follows this reference that I have here. So you know that the top eyelid is a little bit higher than the bottom. So this is the top. Let's get rid of a little bit more of the geometry here. Awesome. And let's add the brow bone right now. So using the inflate brush, I will use it and make sure that I have the eyebrow bone and also this here. Let's inflate these up here and smooth things up. Let's press 3, and here we have it. So now I'm going to be adding more bone here, and looking from the bottom, you can see that this is like squarish. So we are going to add more geometry here, and also let's add more geometry here on the cheeks. Okay, from the side it looks like this. So we will add more geometry with the inflate brush. Smooth things up only a little bit, like so. Let's press 1. Smooth this part a little bit. smooth it out, and voila. Let's add more geometry here. So the opposite of the crease brush, I will add the bottom and the top here, and also the crease here. So let's add the crease and use the opposite of the crease brush to make that little hole inside. Now using the grab brush, I will move this inside like so you can see how it looks right now, and also I will move this a little bit higher. The top here needs to be a little bit more smoother, and voila. So this is the rough sculpt. Also this inside we need to pull like this. Using the crease brush, I will add a crease here on the nose so you can see how it looks right now. Yeah, so the forehead line needs to align like this, and to the bottom, to the top lip. So I need to pull a little bit the top lip up. Okay, so these are small adjustments with the chin here. Also the lip, you can see that it looks more like a lip of a girl, but yeah, we are going to make sure that is not looking like that right now. It is good because this is the rough sculpt here that we have. And yeah guys, so guys, I will see you in the next video where we are going to make a lot of details, but yeah, because we are going to change the voxel size later on. So let's hop on to the next video, guys. Hey, what's up you guys, welcome back to the fourth video on this course, how to sculpt human head in Blender. So as you can see here, we did the rough details on this models of ours. So right now I'm going to go here under Remesh and set the voxel size to 0.01 and remesh it for the finer detail that we will have right now. So as you can see, I remeshed it, and right now I will be able and I will have more control over what I do. So using the crease brush, first of all, I will start from the mouth area. So I will smooth this up, and I will model out the lips. So now it is looking better. Here I will do the opposite of the crease brush to add the top lip, and for the bottom lip I will do the same thing, do the opposite of the crease brush, add more here. Using the crease brush, I will go inside and make a chin like this. So smooth it a little bit, and using the draw brush, so using the draw brush, I will increase the size and add chin a little bit here and smooth it up. So you can see now if I go like this, so I will smooth down this part here. It looks more believable. So now I will use the inflate brush, inflate a little bit the mouth area so it looks puffier, and on the side you can see how this one looks. We will do the same thing here, and also using the crease brush we will, sorry about this, we will need to make this cupid's bow a little bit more. Smooth this up. Using the grab brush, I'm going to pull this a little bit up. Now it's much better. Okay, using the crease brush, I will lower down the radius and make these two lines here. They are connecting with the cheeks like this. It's looking much better. Smooth it up, and using the inflate brush, I will go inside here, and you can see now that they are joined together. On the side, on the profile, you can see it is turning good, and with the grab brush, I will slowly pull this inside. Pull this and this inside. Let's grab this bottom lip a little bit. Okay, so on the side you can see how it looks like. Now let's go on the top where the eyes are. I'm going to decrease the size of my brush, go inside and make the eyelids. So this is, let's make sure that I have the separation between the brow bone and the eyelids. Go inside. Let's add the bottom eyelid like this, and let's, with the crease brush, I will add a crease inside here. So it's going to look like this, and also I will add a crease inside of the eye, and with the drop brush I will add the bottom eyelid like so, and slowly smooth it. And also I'm going to add the point here. Some, and for the top eyelid I will also do the same thing, so you can see what I'm doing. I will use the inflate brush and inflate this part here of the eyelid, so it's going to be fluffier. Let's press 3 here and you can see how this looks like. Now we are going to go with the brow bone, and we are going to make it puffier as well, but on the bottom. So you can see now that the top eyelid and the brow bone are now aren't connecting. So you can see the separation between them. And with the grab brush, I will slowly pull down the brow bone. Using the crease brush, I will add more crease here and also here. And with the inflate brush, now I will be able to add more geometry here and here. Smooth things up. Now here I will use the opposite of the draw brush and make sure it goes inside a little bit. Using the crease brush, I will add the top eyelid here. So on the side, you can see it goes inside a little bit more. It goes like this. And the brow bone needs to be a little bit more puffier inside. So here. Smooth this up, and the brow bone needs to be a little bit puffier. Okay, let's add more eyelid here. let's get rid of some of the geometry here using the opposite of the inflate brush. Inflate the bottom eyelid as well. And right now I'm going to use the grab brush and pull the bottom eyelid and make it closer to the eye. Let's move these down here. Smooth it out. Pull this higher, the bottom one. Pull it higher. I'm going to smooth this part here and use the inflate brush to inflate this part as well. Smooth it out. Let's go to the side. Let's see it from the sides. I need to smooth the brow bone a little bit more. It's looking better each stroke. Let's press 3. You can see how it looks here. Needs to go up and down like so. So we are going to adjust this point here. I'm going to get rid of some of the geometry here on where the eyelid is. Smooth it down. Press 3 and add some of the geometry here and get rid of some here. And smooth things up. Now here I will get rid of some of the mesh right here for the cheek. Press 3 and you can see how it looks like. So I will add more on the on the jaw here. Get rid of some from here. Get some mesh here because we don't need those cheek bumps here. Now I will get rid of some of the geometry from the side so you can see it right here. Let's add more cheek here. So I added a lot. Now it's much better. Okay, the nose is practically done. You can see how it looks like. And also what needs is this here. This bump here, but it doesn't it shouldn't be like this. It should be less, so smaller. Let's see from the side. For now it looks good. And also one thing that I need to adjust is the length here of his skull. It needs to be a little bit bigger, and also the jaw, I would like it to be a little bit bigger here, and also the chin here. Okay, let's see how it looks like. From the top it should be different, but we are going to make sure it's not. I'm going to move this down, make it good. Now let's set the back. So if I press 7 here and here, you can see that I have a problem right here. So this part needs to be a little bit inside, and this part needs to be outside. Okay, so the frontal part needs to smooth a little bit. Also the sides, but it's going to be different once we add the ears. But let's add more here. So let's make it a little bit better because now it's shaped like an egg. Okay, like so. Let's change it a little bit, the shape. Let's move this inside a little bit only and move this up. Awesome. Voila. If I press 7 here and here, you can see that they are identical. So from the bottom, you can see how it looks also here. And we are going to be adding more and more geometry to it. So for now, I think that one thing that I need to do is I am going to bring this inside a little bit only. This part and this part. Okay, using the opposite of the draw brush, I'm going to go inside and make the nostrils a little bit bigger. This part here. Let's go to the side. Okay, for now it looks good. Let's use the inflate brush and inflate the nostrils a little bit and the nose itself. Awesome. So guys, in the next video I'm going to show you how to add the ears, and then we are going to sculpt the ears. So I will see you there. Bye. Hello guys, welcome back to the 5th video on this course, how to sculpt human head in Blender. So as you can see here, now we have sculpted the face, and now we are going to make some of the adjustments and make the ears. So right now I'm going to get this head shape a little bit different. So I'm going to pull this down and make it more rounded. So I'm going to pull this higher and make it a little bit bigger. So I will press 1 and you can see automatically the change. So I'm going to move this outside as well as this one. Let's press 7. So I'm not going to change these. This is actually good, but the top here. So here I need to move this outside. If I press 7, you can see how it looks like. So I'll press 7 and here. I need to have it. And also on the top here, I will lower it down a little bit, and you can see that now the shape is better. So here. Okay, so let's add the ears. I'm going to be adding the spheres. So with Control, with the Shift A, I will add a sphere. I will scale it down, align it where the ear is, scale it in Y-axis, grab it in Y-axis here, and add it where the ear is. Now, I will rotate it a little bit in Z-axis, a little bit more, like this. So on the side, it should look like so. So now I'm going to be going in Modifiers tab and adding Subdivision Surface Modifier. Increase the number of subdivisions in the viewport to 2, add the location, rotation, and scale, add the mirror modifier, not the mask, but the mirror modifier, put it on top, and we can apply the mirror modifier and the subdivision modifier, and we can start sculpting. So first thing I will do is, in sculpt mode, is I will make the shape. So I will press first of all 1, and with the grab brush I will go down. So you can see that this line is my guide. And now I will move this up high to here. Now on the side here, I will grab it and make a shape of an ear. Like this. Move it inside. So if this happens and you didn't apply the symmetry, we can just go here, press X and symmetrize, but we are going to change the symmetrize from plus X to minus X, from plus X to minus X, and then symmetrize it. Now we are going to remesh it to 0.05. Remesh it and get the small the details, but these details are not going to be these are the rough details, so I'm going to make sure that they are correct. So here let's use the clay brush and get rid of some of the geometry here, and also from the side here. Okay, now we will remesh it one more time, but I think that I will make it a little bit smaller. So I will move this part up here. It needs to be a little bit longer. So the nose part, here it is, and the eyes. A little bit more. So we are refining it. Let's press 1 and let's see. Up to here. Okay. So these are the ears. Now I'm going to change the remesh to 0.025. I'm going to remesh it even less. Use the clay brush, the opposite of the clay brush. Make the small parts here. With the draw brush, I will add this part here, but yeah, and get rid of some of the geometry inside. So I need to remesh it even more. So using the remesh, I will remesh to 0.015. And now I think that I will be able to get that. Okay, so I will smooth this up, and this is my reference. So I'm going to try to replicate it. Now, here I have a small part. So if I go to the side, you can see it right here. So its neat goes inside. I'm using only the draw brush right now. We need the inside also. Okay, like this. Let's make those two branches like here. Using the opposite of crease brush, I'm going to go and add this crease here. Let's press 1. You can see that it goes inside. And here I need to make a line. Let's press 3. Press 3, move it to the side, and add it here. So I need to lower down this as well. So I'm going to do the crease brush. We're going to slim it a little bit. Here also, I have this part. I'm going to smooth out this area here, because later on we are going to be connecting it. Now this point here, I need a crease as well. To here. Smooth this up. even more inside, go with the crease brush. And you can see how it looks right now. So it looks good. I'm going to use the grab brush and move the inside a little bit. And also this point. Awesome. But the lobe here, I think that it needs a little bit of correction. Like so. Okay, and this goes inside. Voila! So right now I'm going to remesh it one more time to 0.005. Remesh it, and I will get even more finer details to work with. So I will smooth this up. Smooth it up. Using the draw brush, I will add more here. Okay, not that high. So I will smooth this part up. Smooth it all the way. Like so. Even more. And now I will add more geometry here. So this should be showing. From the opposite side, I will get rid of some of the mesh using the draw brush still. And now using the clay brush, I will increase the radius, smooth this up, and make some holes here. So it needs to go like this. Smooth it up. Inside as well. With the draw brush, get rid of some of the geometry. This is way too much, so I'm going to smooth it out. Now it's fine, looks fine. And go inside and make a hole inside of the ear. Now I'm going to fluff things up here. And you can see how it looks like. I'm going to grab this point and move it inside a little bit only, and also this part here. Using the draw brush, I'm going to decrease the size of my brush and make the small ear hole here as well. Make these. So I need to smooth everything. Like so. On top here as well. Grab it. Increase the size. Voila. So now only this point is left. So I'm going to use the crease brush for this one. Add a crease here and here. Using the opposite of the crease brush, I will set these smaller details. Press 1. Smooth things up here. Smooth it. And voila. So also here I need one more detail, so this needs to connect, and here I have smaller holes. This also need to connect. And voila. The ears are done. And you can see how it looks right now. Also, I will move this a little bit inside, not this part, but the inside part. You can see now it is going to look much better because it's not so forward. And also the inside, I will go with the draw brush a little bit more, and I will make it a little bit, not so much. So I will go back and make a little hole here, Let's see how it's going to look like. Okay, now with the inflate brush, I will go inside and inflate the outer point of the ear. So this part here, smooth it and inflate it. Also the inside here, it shouldn't be so whole. I'm going to inflate it a little bit only. This part here as well. Let's use the grab brush and move this inside as well. Smooth things up here on the sides. And voila. So from the top, it looks like so. So I need to refine it a little bit more. So I need to pull this up here using the clay brush. We will do so. So I'm going to get rid of some of the geometry, and here using the draw brush, I'm going to be adding more. Smooth things up on the sides. Get rid of some of the geometry here from the side as well. Inflate the top. And voila. Now also what I'm going to do with the lips here, I will do that in a second. But first of all, let's see overall look of the head. And here is the reference. We are going to go and set the details, the smaller details right now, and we are going to connect the ear with the head. But first of all, let's use the crease brush and make sure that these lines are correct. Let's press 3, and the ears are done, guys. So you can see here the details, and also here the details. So this part here is a little bit bigger here, so I will use the opposite of the draw brush and add that detail here, so it should be bigger. And also the part here, it needs to go inside, and I didn't make it to go inside, so right now I will do so. From the front, I will make sure that it doesn't look out. Okay, now it's better. With the crease brush, I will go inside and make a crease inside the O. Okay, and also here the crease, and here the opposite of the crease brush. Now I will smooth this up and add this point here. Much better. Okay, and this is going to be our ear. With the grab brush, I will go one more time here and make sure that these are a little bit outwards, and this is going to be inside a little bit. Smooth things up, and we are done. So guys, in the next video I will show you how to join these two together, and also how to make more geometry, more of details on the face later on. So I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye. Hey, what's up you guys, welcome back to the 6th video on this course, how to sculpt a human head in Blender. So as you can see here, we finished sculpting the ears, and now we are going to join these two together and make final details for the head. So the first thing that I just realized is that the eyes are a little bit smaller than they need to be. So I'm going to scale them a little bit up, like so, and if I zoom in onto here, you can see now that they are perfect size. So right now I will go here into sculpt mode and make sure that this is good here. So I will press 3 here, and go into the object mode and move the eyes inside a little bit. So now they are fine. Now I will go into the sculpt mode on the head and let's make the eyelids. So using the opposite of crease brush, I will add the eyelids on the eye. Like so. With the crease, I will make the separation between the eyes and the brow bone with the inflated brow. Exactly the same. So we are going to redo it right now, but that is not the problem here. There's nothing that we can't do. Okay? So smooth this part a little bit. Using the draw brush, I will go inside and make the eyelid. So using the opposite of crease brush one more time. Let's see now. Okay, so I'm going to use the opposite of draw brush and make sure that this goes a little bit up. So this is my reference of the eyes. A little bit more. Smooth things up. Using the crease brush, I will zoom in and get the crease here. Go with the draw brush, increase the size and get rid of some of the mesh from here. Awesome. Smooth things up a little bit. Add more geometry here, and you can see now that it looks much better than it was. So also what I'm going to do with the crease brush, I'm going to align the eyebrow. Now from the side it's going to look much better. And with the crease brush, I'm going to add a crease here. Here. From the side, it should look also good. Let's go with the front. Smooth it out. And voila. So guys, let's do the bottom eyelid as well. But first of all, let's go and add the voxel size. So I'm going to go out of the the sculpt mode to object mode, select the head and then the ears, join them together. And right now I will go to sculpt mode and I'm going to remesh it to 0.005. I just remeshed it and you can see that I have a little bit of a problem here, but we are going to make sure that we don't have that problem anymore. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing here is we are going to set this we are going to add more detail to the eyes, and then we are going to connect the ears with the head. So here I'm going to make this point, but I need to move it inside a little bit. So from the side it should look like so. It should go inside. Oops. Let's press 1. And we are going to move this part here and this up. We need to scale the radius point. Awesome. Now using the crease brush, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller and add the bottom eyelid like this. And also we are going to smooth it up and move it inside. Go to the side here. I need to do it like so. I need to move it inside also this point here, it needs to be smooth. So this point as well here. So I will use the draw brush and I will slightly go inside and make sure that I don't have any mesh surrounding the eye. Let's grab this point down. Let's press 1. Okay, now I will use the crease brush and then I will add the top lid here and the bottom here, so they should connect like so. Now using the opposite of draw brush, I will give my character a little bit of an eye look like so. Smooth things up. Using the crease brush, I will make the top eyelid. Now I will use the inflate brush for the eyelid. Here as well, and here. Okay, now let's use the crease brush and add a crease here between the eyes and the brow bone. And using the inflate brush, I will inflate the brow bone a little bit and smooth it out. Let's press 1 and voila. So now let's make this part here. With the clay brush, I will get rid of some of the mesh from here, and make the bottom eyelid like so. Smooth things up here, get rid of some of the geometry from here, smooth it out. And also one thing that is crucial, that this middle goes right here. Okay, now with the crease brush, I will be able, with the inflate brush, I will be able to make the bottom eyelid a little bit showing and make this part here with the crease brush. So I need to go inside like so, and you can see it automatically. I will use the crease brush for this one. Make sure it goes inside, and also here. With the opposite of the crease brush, I will go inside of the eye, and with the draw brush, I will make that pink point here in the eye. Let's press 3. You can see that now it's showing a lot. I need to pull it inside. Now it's better. I need to move it a little bit more inside. Smooth it out. Move the inside of a pink side a little bit more, like so. So you can see that the eyes on the left are open, more opened. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to open them a little bit, smooth things up, and voila. Also the nose is a little bit wider on this one. That is going to be good. Now the lips. Let's focus on the lips right now. I'm going to smooth out the whole part. Make the M shape. Press 1. Use the inflate brush to inflate the lips. Smooth it out. I'm going to inflate this part as well, and the top lip. Smooth it out. Let's see from the side how it looks like. You can see he has a little bit of a lip job here. So I need to make sure it is smaller. With the crease brush, I'm going to lower the radius and go with the opposite of the crease brush here. So now it is going to be shown here on the side as well. Smooth things up. And this is the annotation. Let me just go back here and get rid of it. So I need the eraser. Okay, now everything is fine. So let me go hop on to the crease brush here. Okay, let me get it here. Using the inflate brush, I will inflate the top part here a little bit only. I'm not going to go all the way. And using the grab brush, I will pull it a little bit up. Nice. Now onto here, I'm going to use the draw brush and I'm going to draw these a little bit, the nostrils up, and inside I will move it. Let's see from the side. Okay, I need to grab the nose a little bit more on the y-axis, and using the crease brush, I will add the crease here. On the side, it looks like this. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, now let's go here and join the ears. So I will use also the clay brush. We'll add some of the geometry and then we are going to smooth it out like this. Let's smooth out this whole area behind the ear. Add some of the geometry and smooth it out. Good. And now on the lips, I will use the inflate brush and inflate this part here, and using the crease brush, I will make sure that this goes inside a little bit more. Go on the top here, add a little bit of a crease. Using the opposite of the crease brush, I will make sure that I have the end of the lip right. So let's press 3 and let's see how it looks like. Let's press 3 here and see. Okay, so you can see that this lip is a little bit high up, so I'm going to use the grab brush and move it a little bit down. Now it should be fine. So I'm going to smooth it, and now let's make the Cupid's bow here. So using the draw brush, I'm going to draw it like so. Smooth it out. Let's see from the side. So I'm going to fill in a little bit with the clay brush this top of a lip, of the top lip, and smooth it out. So these are the muscles of the face, on the bottom as well. Now let's see from the bottom. You can see that we need to have a little bit of a cheek here, so I'm going to use the clay brush to fill in cheeks a little bit only. Let's press 3. Let's press 3 here, and also here we have more defined jaw. And using the grab brush, I'm going to pull the ear to the side a little bit more, because You can see here that this face is a little bit longer. So I'm going to move, and also I'm going to move the skull. More up. So guys, let's hop back to the eyes here and let's see. Okay, so I'm going to decrease the radius for my brush and slightly inflate this area here, the eyebrow, the brow bone, and also the eyelid, the top eyelid, like so. Let's go back and inflate this part. Okay, let's press 1 and make this part here also. Let's press 1 here. Awesome. Using the clay brush, I will get rid of some of the geometry here under the cheek and smooth things up like so. Press 3 and make sure that the skull shape is correct. So I'm going to pull this a little bit up here and define it. Awesome. Okay guys, so now you can see that the head shape is a little bit like an egg, and now it's fine. So guys, you can see here now that we are practically done. I'm just going to smooth this this part here of the lips like so. Make it a little bit of an M shape. Let's zoom in a little bit only and add the crease. Now I will use the grab brush, move it down a little bit, and voila. So guys, this should be it for the head. And now guys, we are also going to be adding a neck to our head in the next video, so that should be the last video for this course guys. Here I'm just adding a little bit more details on the lips, so I'm trying to get rid of some of the fluffiness here. And let's see, for the top here, I'm going to, let's turn on the screen cascade, so here now you can see what I'm doing. And here I will simply just add a little bit of an shape for the top lip. Smooth out this area, and now it is fine. You can see, let's bring it a little bit at front, and voila. Smooth it down with the inflate brush. Let's add a little bit more, and voila. So that is it guys. Now I will see you in the next video where we will add the neck for our character. Hey, what's up you guys, welcome back to the 7th video on this course, how to sculpt human head in Blender. So as you can see here now, the lips are a little bit lower, so I'm going to bring them a little bit up, and also I'm going to refine the bottom lip as well. So as you can see here, I'm going to smooth this up here, and everything should be fine. Now on the side, I will with the grab brush move this bottom lip a little bit closer to the face, and now everything should be fine. Now let's hop on and add the neck, but before that I will go here and add with the clay brush. I will add more details here, and also using the crease brush I will get here the point here. So I need this to go inside a little bit more, and also here, so the cheek is more defined. Sorry about that, guys. And now smooth everything that we have here. Awesome. Now we are ready to add the neck. I am going to go out of the sculpt mode to edit mode, and I will be adding a sphere. Now I will scale down that sphere and scale it in Z axis and make a neck longer. Bring it in Y axis and pull it up. I'm going to bring it up to here. Awesome. Let's add the location, rotation, and scale, and let's move it a little bit closer to the center line. You can see now that it is on the center. And for now, I will go in, add subdivision, apply the subdivision, add the location, rotation, and scale, and go to sculpting. Now I will turn on the symmetry, and we can start sculpting right away. So first of all, I will move this down and adjust the point here that I have, so you can see where the head is. So I'm going to move all over and attach it to the head here as well. So here it has a little two little like separations. So here is the part where is the thinnest here, and here is the spine. So I'm going to flatten the bottom like so. Let's press 3. Here are the two lines that are going across here, muscles. Here is the Adam's apple. I need to smooth those up a little bit only. Cute for now. And voila. So now I will go out of edit mode, out of sculpt mode, select the neck and select the head with shift, and then join them together by pressing Ctrl J. Now I will go to sculpt mode, and here on the remesh, I will remesh it. But first of all, I think that, yeah, so we made, I need to select the head, then to select the neck, then go to sculpt mode. And here I will have the remesh set to 0.005. Remesh it because this is already 0.005, and I will not have any meshes that are going to be distorted. You can see a little bit only because because of the remesher. So let me just press 1, smooth this up, add it a little bit more. Okay, those are the lips. Here where the eyes are, so I need to scale down a little bit, smooth things. Here where the ears are, no, we don't have anything. Okay, so now we need to connect the neck with the body, and we will be using also clay brush for this one. So I'm going to smooth everything. So, and now use the inflate brush, but turn down the size here. Use the draw brush as well. But the clay brush is still the best for these little spots here that we have. So smooth everything up. Smooth everything. Increase the brush size, smooth all of this, all the part. And now we can use a mask for this one, but I think that we should not. Let's see if we can do it without it. Okay, we can. so we don't need the brush, the mask right now. I'll add more here, smooth it up. And now here I will make the part. So this needs to go inside a little bit. Add more geometry here. So this is the, let's add more geometry, smooth that thing up. On the right side, so we did take and added the symmetry. So you can see how it looks right now. On the side here, I'm going to get rid of some of the geometry here and smooth it up. And now on the bottom, I'm simply just going to smooth it up. I'm not going to make any changes. So now with the grab brush, I'm going to pull this up, smooth it out, bring this down, and on the side it looks like so. So I'm going to bring this a little bit down, pull this down a little bit, and voila. So let's see if, yeah, so now it's going to be great. Let's see from the top. I need to pull these a little bit outside. Let's see now. Awesome. And also on the bottom here, I need to make some adjustments. And now from the top is going to look so good. Okay guys, so guys, this is it for this course. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next course. So yeah guys, bye.